y'all. Welcome back. Today we're talking about Smothered, Season 3, Episode 2. The name of this episode, Crossing the Line. Oh my God, y'all. Now, I had a few of you say you couldn't even bring yourself to watch the show. You were just tuning in to hear the highlights. So I'm just going to give you the highlights. I I mean, after last week, did you really think it could get more graphic? I mean, really? Did you? I mean, you wanted to know. You wanted to know how it turned out. Well, let's just get right to it. So, I mean, which hot mess do we start with? Okay, well, it's Sunday dinner going on at a couple of the houses. So we'll start with Sunday dinner because I mean I like the queen likes to eat. So okay, remember Carla and Rakia and they like to wax each other. Remember them? Um, remember she was upset because her son wouldn't bring his girlfriend over. Rashid, her son, he had been dating this girl for quite a few months, and she just didn't understand why he didn't want to bring his girlfriend to meet his sister and his mama because they were so normal. I mean, they watched each other's porn and stuff. Such a tight knit family. Why wouldn't he want to come over for Sunday soul food? So they finally convinced him. His mama cried and convinced him to bring, a girl on over. So he did. And they all make their plate and sit down and they say grace like you would. And then she just gets right down to business. So have y'all had sex? Do y'all use protection? Do you watch porn? I swear, I swear, his mama at the dinner table in between bites of greens and cornbread. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure enough. What he said he didn't want to happen, that's what happened. And then she's asking her, well, are you close to your mama? Well, I bet we're closer than you are. And then, proceeds to tell her what we seen last week. And if you don't know what we seen last week, see previous Smothered video. Okay. And go ahead and get you a glass of tea before you do because you're going to need it. Whew. I don't know about y'all, but it's hot down here in the South. Okay. So, mm, Carla says if you want to know something, you have to ask. Girl, I don't want to know anymore. I don't want to know anymore. I bet you asking your son's girlfriend, don't you and your mama wax each other's butthole? No, I've heard enough. We're moving on. Okay. So, mm, mm, I can't even get that taste out of my mouth. Mm. Feel free to leave in the comments what y'all thought about that. I ain't never. Mm. Although I did have a coworker one day that brought up getting her butthole bleached, and that was like a whole topic one day. Yes. Oh Lord. Mm. Y'all know which coworker I'm talking about. If I have previous coworkers watching this, all I'm gonna say is her name was initials, letters. Anyway, um, so Lisa's the mama, and remember the daughter was Lauren, and her wife was Laura Lee, and they're in Louisiana. It's like a tongue twister. So Lauren and her wife, Laura Lee, had been trying to get pregnant, and it's very expensive, right? I mean, IVF and all that's very expensive. So she had decided to cut costs. Well, they had, so she had told her wife that they were just going to stop trying, but they had decided to cut costs, and somehow her and her mama have ordered some sperm off the internet, and now they got the sperm in the garage, and they having Sunday dinner with the family and the sister, and Lauren's wife, Laura Lee, don't know that she's fixing to have mama inseminate her, and that's why she wants to spend the night. Yes. Do you need me to repeat that? Yes. So she's telling her wife they've been trying to have a baby, but her wife thinks that she's stopped because they can't afford it no more. But her and her mama done bought some sperm off the internet. Yes, I have questions too. I have all the questions. They've done bought some sperm off the internet. It's in the garage in like a, you know, like a cooler, not a Yeti cooler, but like you see on the TV, not a Yeti cooler. But maybe comparable to a Yeti. I don't know. But yes, and she's gonna spend the night, and instead of having her wife inseminate her with the online sperm, she's gonna have her mother do it. Not only is she going to, it shows her having her mother inseminate her and then lay up in the bed with her for the 30 minutes after, and kind of like kiss her on the forehead and rub her arm and talk about how special it is and how they make it a baby. Oh, and her mom keeps referring to it as the, what does she call it? Baby juice, I think is what she calls it. I don't know because I was trying not to, you know. Mm. Like I can understand like your mom going with you to the doctor's office. No, I'm not even gonna try to. I can't understand any of this. Okay, I can't understand any of this. Can't understand any of this craziness. But yes, so that's what happened with them down in Louisiana. So now remember from last season, Angelica and Soonhee, who like to share the bathwater. Well, last episode, Angelica and Jason decided, to cut costs and condense the engagement party and announcement of their pregnancy. Also, well, at said party, the mothers are there, and so soon he is mentioning how she's going to go live with Jason and Angelica because she's attached to Angelica at the hip. I mean, they have to share bathwater and whatnot, and how she wants to go help with the baby. Well, guess what? So Jason's mother is there from Alaska, and soon he's going on and on about how much she wants. I'm not even going to try to pronounce Jason's mother's name, okay? But how she wants Jason's mother to accept Angelica and whatever. And so when soon he talks about how she's going to go live with Angelica and Jason and how she's not going to be in any hurry to ever leave, Jason's mother, she says, oh, she's going to come live with them too. And soon he says, when? And she says, oh, as soon as possible. And I think she's calling old girl's bluff, but I loved every minute of it. What did y'all think about that? Did y'all see that? I think she's playing her. I think she is, but I think she's going to move in and see because she was like, I don't want anybody taking advantage of my son. So I think she thinks Suni is trying to take advantage of old boy, and then soon he was like, well, the most important people in the world is me and my daughter and my grandchild. And so yeah, there's fixing to be a showcase showdown in Vegas. So I'm for it. Well, um, so the other two sets of mother daughters, I mean, really can't compare to all that, mm, whateverness that we done seen, but we'll go ahead and we won't skip over them. We got Kathy and Christina from last season, and it's Halloween at their house, and it was funny because Kathy dressed up as Gene Simmons, and she kind of already has his hair anyway, but she went and got a wig, and they have the other daughter there a lot, Carly, and they are talking about her, and she's dating or going out with Christina's husband's friend. So the episode, or their part of the episode kind of revolves around her. Um, yeah, so it wasn't really too much. I did notice something though. Kathy and the next duo that we're going to talk about, they both live in really, really nice houses. So I don't know if when TLC is interviewing these crazy mother daughter combos, they're like asking them, do you live in a mansion, a trailer park, or because we would like to be comfortable when we're filming because you know Kathy lives in a quite sizable um yeah, it showed the outside of the house. It was, it was something. And so did the next mother, Dawn. But anyway, going back to Carly, the sister. So they were talking about her going out with a friend and how it never works out because apparently Carly likes to. Do you have any girlfriends that like to date for sport? Or perhaps you have fishermen in the family that like to do a little thing called catch and release. So you kind of just reel them in and then, just throw them back out there. So that's what Carly likes to do with men. So that was pretty much their thing. So then the next set of mother daughter is Cher and Dawn, and they're the ones that like look a whole lot alike with the dark hair. And Cher is down to visit her mom with her husband and her daughter. And her daughter's 17 months old, and they're just kind of talking about their togetherness. And she mentions that she had bought her mom a vibrator, and I think that's weird. I mean, please share in the comments. Do you talk to your mother or your mother-in-law about sex? Have you put a vibrator in their stocking? Feel free to subscribe, hit the like button. I mean, you might not like this craziness, but I'm just telling you what the show is about. I didn't I didn't make up the content. I would not be doing this with my mother. Lord rest her soul. Mm. Well, anyway, I can't wait to see what happens with episode 3. I hope y'all have enjoyed this lovely, lovely recap of Smothered. And yeah, so I mean, do you think Lauren conceived with her mother's help with the online bought sperm? That's another question, and maybe y'all can help me. Did Were you aware that you could buy sperm online and have it sent to your house? Am I late in the game? Am I missing something? Google. Okay, yeah. Please feel free to comment and share with us what you think. Would love to hear your opinion, and I try my best to reply back to all comments. So until next time, remember, do something nice for yourself and do something nice for someone else. I'll see you next time. Bye.